Hello, hello. It is 6 o'clock. Well, it's 6:05. And we are here for Elevate and Dominate. We hope you are ready to enjoy this evening with us. We have a special guest today, Jay Whitty.
Hey, how you doing?
And we also have Miss Goddess Sapphire coming on in a little while, so get ready, you guys. We are going to be talking about a whole bunch of stuff today, so get it in gear and get ready.
You're so funny. Did you just log on to watch it?
Yes.
Master, look at the question figures.
All right, yeah, it's probably going to be me popping in with my glasses because I really can't see. So if you guys have questions, everybody give it up for Kevin. Woo! And we are definitely here in Venus and Bells today. Give it up for Venus and Bells. Hey, this establishment is so photo ready. Every little corner in here is photo ready.
Yeah, we're gonna get you in the cage a little bit later.
Yeah, we can get you in the cage.
I definitely want to hit you with the cage.
And we're gonna take you to the blue room, the red room.
The blue room is in use right now.
Yes.
You have a red room?
We have
many rooms.
Several rooms.
Ooh. You got a medical room?
You got a medical
You're in the
room.
I may want to move here. Can I rent it?
Well, it's definitely. I think you can rent it for events and stuff like that, and you want to take photography shots and stuff.
Yeah, something like that.
And then
for a date?
Yes, you can rent it for a date.
Okay.
You can. Did she say that? She said that last time.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can.
You can ask her when she comes back. She said.
Yeah, we'll find out if you can rent it for a date. Y'all see today, a sister got on little extensions today, but I just want y'all to know it's hot under here. So this might switch up a little bit. It won't come off, but it might just switch a little bit later. Just letting you know.
What does that mean?
Black girl stuff.
Okay.
Clips.
Yeah, there's the
rolls.
shits, the clips.
All that other shit.
She brought a curling iron without a handle or something. I don't know.
I brought her a curling iron because she said bring one, and then I showed her how to use it. She was like,
I'm scared. Clearly, look at my hair right now.
it still looks good. It's cool. You're good.
Nice.
I'm being nice. But welcome, as I used to say.
Mm-hmm.
Today we are here with my homie right here, Jay Whitty, Jay White. He is a trainer and entrepreneur, right?
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken. That's right.
That's me.
We've been knowing each other for almost 12 years now.
Oh, 12.
Almost 12 years. When I initially started training, I walked over to that gym because I got fired from another gym. And I walked over there and there was a bunch of guys in there, and I talked to the owner about moving in. He was like, yeah, I got fired from that same guy. For sure. Come on in.
Oh, shit.
So I came in, and it was just like a big family. It was great. I loved everybody there. And this one here was, I think you were the youngest one in the team. Right?
Yeah, I was the youngest.
I was the youngest in the team, and it was just fun. It was always fun in that gym, always. And I've seen him since just grow tremendously in business, and I thought it was really important to bring him on the show because we don't only talk about dominatrix, we talk about business and building your business and stepping into your power in whatever that way that is. So I'm gonna let you talk about who you are, how you started, and I'm gonna wash my face off because I'm about to start sweating. All right, let's go.
Okay. No pressure. Tell me.
No pressure.
Well, one of my first businesses I have is a personal training business.
Amazing.
Started when I was 19, 20 years old when I was in college playing basketball, and I learned from Russell. He mentored me. I think that's very important in any business, get a mentor.
Yeah.
And he kind of shaped me. I just asked questions and talked to all other trainers questions about business, and I eventually just put it all in my own little swag, and I found a good system and it works for me, and now I want to work 5 hours a day, 4 hours a day, and that business alone it makes 6 figures alone. That's working 4 or 5 hours a day.
Okay.
Then I'm a realtor. I do that. Then I just started a trucking business now, box trucks and Sprinter vans. So I'm finna get 3 drivers, one in Baton Rouge, one in Minnesota, and yeah. So cool. I'm trying to. My goal.
If you're looking for some drivers in Vegas, I got you.
I need drivers everywhere. Whoever wants to make some money.
I got you. I got family. I have truck drivers. I got you.
But I just need people who just want to make money and can drive.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
And that's a good thing. I think that's why one of the key reasons why I brought you on here. I have seen you just flourish when it comes to business. He has a dynamic personality, and I think that's like very essential. It's like I see you interacting with your clients, and I always see you like super interactive with them. Like you're a part of their life, they're a part of your life. And for me as a growing trainer, I used to be in there with like 1 client, 2 clients a week. Like it was not good for me at the time. I was growing, but just watching them flourish as trainers and have so many clients coming in, and they were going on trips, and I was like, man.
You're going on trips with your clients?
No, they just, they traveled a lot. A lot. And he goes to all kinds of places. But it was so inspiring to me because, you know, me starting in training, I'm charging $25 a session. Like, I wasn't charging what I was supposed to be charging.
Yeah.
And so I wasn't living the life that I was supposed to live. And just like you, Russell was my mentor as well. And he showed me that if I wanted to be a trainer, I needed to do 8 hours of training stuff. Even if it's not training clients, I need to be doing 8 hours focused on training. And that is how I built my business. I think it was super, super essential because I remember the day he took me and what's the other guy? Oh my God. Jacob. Me and Jacob to lunch. And he was like, so what do you got? Do you guys have clients? And we were both like,
no.
You don't have any clients? He was like, okay, well, I advise you to use this area. Go to the store. Carry your cards with you. Go to the grocery store. Go next door to the beauty salon. Like, be in this area. Tell your friends if you got to charge them $5, $10, just be training all day. And be here. Let people walk in. And from that, I still have clients that walked in that gym.
Wow.
That I have till this day.
And this is the same gym that you're at now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. I was at 5 different gyms, but this gym changed my life. Seriously.
Wow. 5 different gyms before you had stumbled into this gym.
When I initially left Equinox, I went to LA Fitness. I worked at Muscle by Wrestle.
Oh, wow.
I
okay.
still taught group fit at Equinox.
Yeah.
I worked at Life Start.
Jesus.
And what's the other one?
He was everywhere.
I was at another gym. I was at five gyms.
Yeah.
Every day. Like, it was insane. And I still wasn't making enough money. I was still charging. LA Fitness. LA Fitness was paying me like $14 a session.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
For a fucking session.
Yeah.
Which one? Which location?
Northridge.
I used to work there, but I got my clientele, then I took them to Russell's. So
Yeah.
I went there on purpose.
See, I was doing group fit.
Oh.
I didn't do training. I didn't do personal training. So I went group fit because I was like, you know what? I don't want to be sitting here all day. And it worked. You know what I mean? But I say that to say you have an initiative and you have intent in your business. So can you give some of our followers like some tips that you may use?
I think with anything with business, get a mentor. Somehow, any industry you in, if it's actor, model, podcast, find a mentor. Find somebody who's doing it. You might do something for them for free because if they already established, you need to provide value to them. So you might have to go to their podcast and go do something for free. Do props, set something up, do the camera, do something that they need. Hey, how can I help you? Because that's one thing I did when I moved to California. I was just asking people, questions. They was like, well, I'm already established, but how can you bring value to me? And they was like, offer a service for somebody who's already doing it. Mm-hmm. And so I think I'm finna go to Philly to go meet with a big time lady. She's a developer in Philly, so I'm gonna go out there and take her out to dinner and pick a brain. Yeah. And just follow her for about a week. And treat her for lunch the whole week. I was like, hey, I'm treating you to lunch for a whole week, from Monday to Friday. I just want to see whatever you do, and I'm going to just feed you.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think that's how you're giving to get.
Yeah, and another thing I've learned from my clients changed me. Growing up from a country boy in the streets, I picked all their brains because all my clients are different industries. Mm-hmm. Some are in marketing, some in finance, some in stock, some in real estate, some in business, some in doctors and lawyers. So I just picked their brains, and it made me a better person, made me a better man. It gave me character. It gave me so much. It made me comfortable to talk to people because I could sit down and talk to anybody for hours, and it changed my life because I wasn't like this when I first moved out here. Yeah. So you, I swear, like you've like literally grown up in front of my eyes.
Yeah. We were talking about it recently, like at my client's house, how it's like we're surrounded by all these amazing people and we appreciate them, but they depend on us. So it's like kind of cool that they can depend on us because of us being
The
able to
training?
talk about.
Oh yeah. Oh definitely.
Yeah, for
Definitely.
sure.
Yeah.
I think one thing I learned, like when I first came in the gym, you were always so damn loud. You were always so loud and so this one.
Okay, I was like, you're not
you. You was always so loud and so silly, but it brought energy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It brought energy to the place, and it made, because at first I was very like,
Tim, everybody was timid doing
shit
anything.
and do my little session
I
and
can't
get
even
out of
imagine
here.
you like that.
And then when I came in, it was always like, every time I popped in, it was like, what's up? Like, it was like a party. Like, we wouldn't even stop and start dancing. Clients would be looking at us like, would they sit their asses down? We would have
Like
so
embarrassed, yeah.
much fun in that
It's like
gym.
a cookout without food.
Definitely.
Cook out without food.
Because
Just squats.
Always, yeah, with squats and push-ups.
And sometimes if it's somebody's birthday, we had everybody in the gym got to do shots.
After you work out.
No, some before and some after. Most time before.
Yeah, on Fridays we were definitely doing shots.
Clients and trainers. If it's
Yeah.
your birthday, we taking a shot and everybody.
Birthday's coming up.
Yeah, so come to the gym. We taking a shot.
Oh.
I've had some wild nights in that gym.
I think we all had wild nights in that
I
gym.
think every gym.
Some
gets
super
a-
wild nights in
Oh
that
my
gym.
God.
We gonna get into that later.
Oh.
I'm gonna put you in the hot seat. I
Wow.
love it. You're in the middle. I love it. I'm already buzzed,
nervous.
and I only had
I'm
2
not.
sips.
Girl.
I love the excitement.
I see we have Miss Goddess Sapphire on already too, so that's great. We will pop in with you soon, sis. Thank you for coming on. We're gonna have her come in, and we're gonna just jab questions at you.
Give it to
today.
me. I love questions.
Yes,
I
I
love
know you do.
questions.
I thought it was important to talk to you because you've seen me grow up. You know what I mean? Like, I came in that gym, I think, at 30 something. Now I'm at 48.
You look amazing at 48.
Thank you. And you know, my biggest inspiration there was Alice,
Yeah.
and she was one of the trainers in there when I actually one of the gym I got fired from.
Oh.
There was a picture when I would walk in, and she had this yellow bikini on, and I would be like, at the time when I started with the gym, as a trainer, I wasn't a trainer, I was just a client.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that, well, I knew I needed to train, but I didn't realize I would love training the way I did.
Yeah.
I was just doing, I was helping him with his computer and stuff like that. And then I trained, and then I was coaching kids basketball and after school program. And so initially when I got into the business, learning it from that aspect, from all of them, I had to figure out my style.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah.
I had to figure out a style, and Bob was like, he did the same exact session to everyone every single time.
Oh wow.
Interesting. Yeah.
The same exact session. I'm not lying. Literally, like, if anything, it'll be upper body, lower body, core, like that. But it'd be squats, deadlifts.
No matter the injury, no matter the person.
No matter the person, no matter the injury,
Wow.
no nothing. And I was just like, there has to be more to this.
It'd be so boring to train.
It
like
was
that.
so boring.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
When I came to them, everybody there has a different style.
Yeah.
Everybody
As it
had a
should be.
different style.
Yeah, you should be.
And I had to figure out, like, what is my style gonna be? Like, I didn't know what my style was. I was just like looking like, oh, you know what, add a little that.
That's okay, though.
Push
That's
ups,
okay.
jump jacks. Oh yeah, jump jacks. Because that's what I thought training was. And then Equinox.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh shit, this is not.
Yeah.
Like, they rearranged my whole everything.
Yeah. Well, doesn't, like, Equinox definitely did that for me as well, but it can still be training. Just Equinox instilled a lot of, like, culty kind of stuff in our heads, I would say, but, like, good stuff, I would say. Like, I'm glad that I worked there for, like, 10 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, just because you have your work at Equinox?
No, you worked there as a trainer?
Yeah, she
that's
was
where we met.
her and I.
Okay.
That's where we came together.
Yeah, I'm a trainer.
Okay, look at you. Equinox, they're big into the science of it.
We
Big
Yeah,
into
yeah, yeah.
definitely.
It's a
Exactly,
science.
yeah.
And I get it. Fitness is a science.
Yeah, but still, like, you never worked at Equinox doesn't mean that it's your training is much, or does it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
because
so-
he still gets results.
Yeah, exactly.
You
Yeah.
know, the
But yeah, a
results
lot
that
of
you
gyms
do.
don't teach you what we learned at Equinox, for
Yeah,
sure.
because you definitely got to learn the business side of it.
Yeah.
I think that's more than anything. You have to grow, and then as a trainer, it's a hard industry. You providing a service, so you got to be able to find out your niche, find out your clientele, and market toward them, and advertise to them, and cater to them, because that's who's gonna pay your bills, who's gonna be there for 5 years, 10 years.
Yeah.
So let's talk about that. How have you found your niche?
Yeah, and what is it?
My niche, as in clientele.
Yeah, your niche in the business of training.
I cater to working mothers, working professionals. That's why my hours are from 4 a.m. to 9 a.m. You got to do it before the kids get up, before the husband get up, and come work out before.
4 a.m.
Yeah.
She don't know nothing about that.
That's training life.
Yeah, she don't know nothing. She
Not my
don't know
training
nothing
life.
about that.
Not my training life.
She don't do that.
I work 5 hours a day. I'm fine with that.
Yep, I mean,
So-
listen, so do I, but not at 4
I
a.m.
get up at 3, and I'm there at 4.
What time do you go to bed?
I don't sleep.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Literally.
That makes
Yeah.
that makes a
I'll
lot
be
of
doing
sense.
different
Sleep is
stuff.
for the week. I said last night, sleep is for the week.
Come here. Listen. Wait. We have a beautiful person in the room here. This beautiful creature here, Miss BB, Sorceress BB. She is the owner of this beautiful location, Venus and Bells.
Yeah.
If you want to be treated like shit, come see us.
Yeah, and if you haven't seen the episode, she and Mistress Kayla were just on last week, so
Yeah.
go and watch
Yes,
that as
please watch it because it's going up on YouTube too.
I can't wait.
Yes, people know you. They love you. They really do love
Get
you.
treated like shit. Explain that.
well. Do you know where
The sneakers, the people know my sneakers too.
Yeah, because she's a Domme. And
Oh
what
my God,
is
did
your
you not tell
style?
him where he was coming?
I treat people like shit. I'm a mean girl.
Oh, that's a big market for that.
Yes, I know.
High-end market.
Hence the place.
Hence the location,
And
right?
hence the fact that my sneakers are famous.
Look at that. 'cause
They might be
there's-
as famous as fucking more famous than me.
and they pretty much pounced on plenty of things.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
those are more expensive than anything once I just put them on the internet. So.
Yeah. We'll send you the link.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
To
take your
know
shot.
her is to love her, my dear. To know her is to love her. Give it up for Sorceress BB.
Thank you.
So funny. Do we have Ivy on there? Is she on there? I call her Ivy because it's Ivy Sapphire, but she says that's, what is it, 5 minus 4? You know how they have the Roman
the
numerals?
Roman, yeah.
So what is that?
It's a number.
A 1 and 5.
4.
It's 4.
Four. Yeah, one. But it depends if it's
V1 and 6.
So yeah, it's right before, right? The one before it takes away, right? That's how it goes.
Yeah, as I said.
So, Goddess Sapphire, whenever you're ready to pop on, you can. I want to get into, so this is a new location that we've been coming to, and this is a new venture for me as far as BDSM is concerned, a new lifestyle that I'm learning about. And my co-host is a former dominatrix.
Okay.
And
That's so
I
hard.
don't know if you know,
Say.
I'm a former phone sex operator.
No, I never told me that.
Yeah, I know. I only
So you
use
ready?
that for,
You ready for the
people-
real podcast?
Tell me
Yeah.
the good stuff. I like the goodies.
So I was a former phone sex operator, and
That's why I like your voice.
that's probably why I've made plenty of money off of this voice. But we just decided to come together on this podcast and just talk about fitness and business and what we love outside of that. Because I personally feel that your sexuality is deeply connected to your physical being,
Yes.
of course.
Yeah.
And when you exercise and you're feeling good about yourself and your blood is pumping, you're more amped and ready for sex, I feel.
Yeah, blood is.
And you're
Really?
probably more horny.
Of course.
Yeah, I think you
It
could
reduces testosterone.
Yes. So, with that said, give me let me see, how can I frame this question? Do you believe that you have a deep connection with your sexuality because of fitness? Ooh. That's a hard one.
I mean, of course, sex has a lot to do with it. The endurance, the strength. I mean, it's everything. The testosterone. Like, you might do squats one day, and then, when you do squat, it produces testosterone. So after that, I gotta go have home and have sex. I gotta go. I do bench press or do some squats. Like, guys don't like legs, but I'm doing my squats because it produces, I'm feeling a little different as I do my squats.
And so, as far as this lifestyle, have you ever learned about it? Or
I've seen some stuff. I've experienced some stuff.
You've
Yeah.
experienced some stuff
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
Okay, well, what have you experienced? Go on and let it out here. Go on and tell us about it.
The tied up stuff and
The tied up
The
stuff.
tied
yeah,
up
Like
stuff.
what?
Like what?
You like tied? You like being tied? You like being down?
every once in a while I do like to be dominant, but I like to be the dominator. I like
Okay.
So the ladies I've definitely been experienced with, they love my aggressiveness and dominant power, I guess, over them. 'Cause I do change. My voice changed and everything just changed. I'm a whole different person. Like,
Oh my
I take the glasses off.
Do you have a name?
Do I have a name?
Because mine is Priscilla. Miss Priscilla.
I don't have a name because
You don't have a switch
I
name?
don't have a name. I just changed to a different person. Then with the person I'm doing, I gotta start cussing. I'm telling them shut up, don't talk.
Oh shit! You like that kind?
I'm-
Shut the fuck up. Take your clothes off.
I'm choking you, but that's what they like. They love that. That's what they love, and I.
Okay, so demonstrate a choke.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. Is that wrong?
No,
Can
you
you
want
show
me
me?
to-
Okay, show me a choke. Show
Are
me
you wearing the harness
your.
I gave you? Yeah, you are.
I am.
Go
So
ahead.
show me one of your chokes.
Show you my choke.
But listen,
Don't get too real.
there you go.
So
I
go
will,
like
I will
50%.
give you the. Just go on and go ahead. A light choke.
A light
Do you
choke,
know
okay.
the difference between a light?
Yes,
choke?
yes.
All right, go for a light choke.
So if I'm in the mood and I just like look at you, I'm big in eye contact, and I just grab your neck, push you down,
Oh.
and I say some things in your ear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, stuff like that.
I like that. See, now that works for me.
Okay. All right. I'm sweating.
You need a drink?
No, I don't. No, I'm good. Thank you.
I just have to know because wait, scoot it a little bit because we're losing Sam. We need all four shoulders. We need your shoulders, Sam. Okay. I wanted to know because I have been around the gym. I'm not gonna blow nobody up right now. Blow up the spot. But
we can be open.
But we are very open at that gym, okay?
That's
At that gym,
we
at
all
most of our
open.
roster,
I
it's
think we
been
all open.
very open, okay? And I've been to my very first sex club
Really?
with the owner of that gym.
Fuck yeah. Where was that at? Girl, you don't remember where
Girl, I'm sure I was invited. I don't know where. It was in the valley though.
She was like, "What is? So I can go. What's the address?"
I don't know where. I don't remember where it was because at the time, like I visited after that one time with him. I was like, ooh. So I went again. I went with the guy that I was dating at the time, and it was a little different. It wasn't the same. But that night, it was off the chain.
Did you participate at all?
I'm not telling. A girl never tells.
Fine.
I thought
Tell me later.
I thought we've been open though.
Have you ever participated? Have you been to the sex club?
I've been to one before.
Okay, so let's talk about your experience because I've told mine. Let's talk about yours.
You just said
you are the interviewer.
I went once when I first moved out here. Me and my brother went, and
What's
weird.
it? Which?
it was in Woodland Hills. It was like that far from here. It was like that far
weird.
from here in Woodland
So
Hills.
that's
What was it
probably-
called? Do you remember what it's called?
No, I was searching some stuff and I found it.
Do you know what street it was off of? I wonder if it was Iron Gate. I wouldn't know.
I don't know. It
Was
was
it
like,
Saturday night?
It wasn't.
Yeah, of course it's Saturday.
It wasn't a
but-
dungeon though.
No, it was just a regular house.
Yeah.
And
It was a house.
yeah, it was a house.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
That may have been. That may have. I think I have an idea of what that could have been. But okay.
Me and my brother was there. We was just chilling, and some guy approached me. He was like, "Hey, can you fuck my wife, make her come with your big black cock?" I was like, "What?" And then his wife came over. She's like, "Yeah, we're serious." And I was like, "Okay."
You're like, sorry, bro, gotta go.
Deuces, bro. See you in a minute.
Yeah, and I listened to what the husband told me. Go make his wife come, and I made her come. Yeah. So I had a good time.
Holy shit.
Wait.
You knew exactly where we were when you
Did
walked
you
up to
feel
this
pressure?
Huh?
Did you feel like pressure, like the husband looking at you? Like, what was that experience? Like, were you looking at the husband like,
Nah,
like what was the deal there? Like, I don't
she was
understand
hot.
that.
I had a good time, and I did stuff like that growing up with parties or with girls, and I was a former athlete, so that being naked in front of people doesn't bother me.
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Okay. It was hot. That's
Oh my god, we were just talking about cuck sessions earlier when we were getting tattooed, actually. So
I was talking about what?
cucks, they're called cucks, like the guy who's watching his wife.
Oh,
or, you
yeah.
know, like, or
That's what
someone
that's
who's like
called.
watching.
Yeah, that's the
like,
thing.
Yeah,
That's the thing.
They're, like,
Yeah, they
sitting
like
in
to
the
watch.
room watching.
Oh.
Good job, man. That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah,
That sounds interesting to me.
Really? Go on.
No, I'm thinking I might like to. I mean,
You like to watch?
I do.
Okay.
I do like to watch, but I don't
He's
know.
like
I don't
taking
know if
notes on notes right now.
I just don't know if I want to watch my partner.
Yeah, no, I don't think I'd be able to.
I think I might be like, oh, this is. I'll be like, stop. This ain't. Stop this shit. Yeah, I don't know. So.
Vagina on it. So funny. Well, what about threesomes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you?
Had a threesome?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
I
threesome.
think we talked about that actually. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I talked about it, but I had a threesome.
When we were sitting at Sapphire.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah,
Yes, we did.
That was a wine-filled night.
Yes,
we did
yes,
talk
yes,
about it.
yes, yes.
Yeah, I mean, how do you feel about threesomes?
I love sex.
Yes. How do I feel about them? Yes, that's
Yeah,
what
sex
I want.
is
Yes.
amazing. I have nothing wrong.
I think guys and threesomes is like, it sounds like a cool thing to them, but I think for us, it seems, well, let me not speak for all women, because some women are like, let's go with
Yeah.
it.
That's a hot
But-
thing, though.
Yeah, but I kind of feel sometimes like threesomes are for the man.
No, some women. That's the thing, that some women, high profile women, I'll get two hot guys and she'll take them.
Now that's a different kind of threesome.
That's
That's a different kind of threesome. I've never done a threesome with two guys.
You missing out.
No, you're not.
I don't know. That's a lot of work for me. Like, I
Yeah,
feel like that's a lot of work for me. Like, oh,
That's exactly it. That's all.
But they're there to please you, though. You have an understanding that it depends the guys who you mess with. It depends. Some guys are pleasers and just want to please you.
Now I have had a massage
Ooh.
from two guys. Like,
At the same time?
yes,
And it didn't lead to a threesome?
it was very sensual, but
I'm almost more curious how you
Yeah.
didn't get to the threesome in that regard versus like it just not happened. What? How? What?
because they were like, because we had like a brother sisterhood kind of thing.
Oh yeah, that's.
And it was kind of like it was like we had love for one another, but it was like,
not that kind of love.
yeah, not like kind of like.
Oh.
And then I don't know. It probably could have turned into that, but I just could. I wasn't in that mind frame.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I probably been like, get
So
away.
how the fuck did you get two men to massage you at one time?
Because like we had, like I said, I had a sisterhood in college. It was called the Circle of Soldiers, and then there was a brotherhood. It was the Sons of Light. And so whenever we would get in certain situations that were like high stress, it would be like we would have sessions of like just rubbing.
Can I get in that?
Sounds like
I know.
so much weird
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
It wasn't. It was very sensual. It was very healing, and at the time, it was definitely what we needed. But it wasn't sexual. It wasn't.
Just sensual.
It was sensual, but then I ended up meeting my husband through that whole situation.
I see.
So it was
Interesting,
different. It was very cosmic, very
Yeah.
different, very different.
Okay, it's professional. Yeah.
I don't know if it was professional.
Okay.
Professional.
I don't know about professional, but so I think we need to pop on with, let's see, Sapphire. If you are there, just
I don't think
hit us with a request. Okay, so she's not on there yet. So she says she'll be on a little after 9. And
9?
New York. No, she's
Oh.
in New York though.
I was like,
Or in
9.
Pennsylvania.
I was like,
Pennsylvania.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
it's 9:30 there, right?
Yeah.
It's 3 hours ahead.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think, I guess, yeah. I can check.
Yeah, it's 3 hours
Yeah,
ahead.
it's 3 hours.
3 hours
New York,
ahead.
New York, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's now let's talk about can you explain
What?
BDSM?
Do you want me to give you like a tour? Like, what do you mean? Like, what?
No, explain because I is it bondage, domination, sadomasochism?
Sadomasochism. It can be that. It could also be submissive and master. Like, it could be. You can interchange it a lot. So, but yeah, BDSM is typically bondage, domination, sadomasochism, or submissive masochism or whatever. So,
Okay.
yeah, you can interchange it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you said that you've been tied up.
Yeah, it did some time though.
Have you?
Oh, he did the time.
You did the tying up.
Mhm.
Have you ever been tied up? Like a certain type of tie?
Time that I couldn't get out. Yes.
Oh, you don't like to be fully restrained, or you don't like to not be able to get out.
I did it. It was different. But
Some people freak out.
I didn't freak out, but the person who tied me down, she took care of me. I knew she was gonna put it down, so I wasn't worried about that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I see.
Yeah.
So she did a tie with the long rope, or did she do like cuffs?
I had the whole setup up. Like, you put it under the bed and all four corners tie you. Yeah. Yeah, you put on your mattress like kind of like a box spring thing, and
Yeah.
and I was just
Yes.
out like an X.
Yeah.
And
It's
you
kind of
were-
like the
you
cross.
could, so you were okay with that?
Yeah.
I don't know too many men that could just do that. I don't.
All you have to do is ask.
You gotta really
Not
trust
really,
that
yeah.
person.
I trusted her, and our sex life was great. So.
Oh, so this is someone you had sex with on the regular.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did she work out? I guess we should kind
Yeah.
of
She
for a second.
did yoga. She was a yoga girl.
Oh, you fun then.
Yeah, I like yoga girls.
Why?
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding.
What's the
Yeah,
difference?
Basin dog.
That's what it is.
No, yoga girls are different. They're different.
What's the difference?
It's more different than just they flexible. They exercise. They do since they do yoga. They know how to control their pelvic area. They're more controlled, as in prone to be squirters too.
What?
Yes, pretty much every yoga girl I've dated are squirters because with those squeezes and they just know how to control those muscles.
I feel like you're like plugging in for yourself right now. Like, yeah, just like make all
Like,
girls.
I make
squirt.
other girls
No,
squirt.
I'm just you asking me questions. I'm just telling you real time answers.
And I'm just
Oh, there's
pointing out some
Sapphire.
things.
Sam's doing yoga.
Sam, get on that yoga.
That's why you want
So,
to do it?
Sapphire, go ahead and request us, boo.
So he's in grouping me for all the fun things.
So, I can't do that on camera, y'all. I'm just seeing if she. Sapphire, just request when you can, sweetie. Okay. So, so you've been tied up. Anything else? Have you? Because I seen you get a little excited when she put her foot up here.
Oh, you got a foot fetish?
Do you have a foot fetish?
That's
No,
it, yeah.
I don't think I have a foot fetish.
If you want to
Any-
put it in
like-
your mouth, it's a foot
I mean, I probably sucked every body part on a woman's body. So
You got a body fetish.
no, I just love a woman
That's a good thing.
after she showers.
Oh, damn, there she went after she showers. Dang, what happened, girl? Do it again, do it again, do it again. Dang. Oh, there it is. Go live. Sweet Goddess Sapphire. She's a Domme in Pennsylvania. Very well known.
Hi.
Hello. Hello.
Yes.
I love on the day. I love it.
Very well. How
How
y'all
are
feeling today?
you? I'm good. I'm gonna bring you a little closer so I can
So we can
hear you and see.
I love
Can
the
you guys
beautiful
see?
setup, by the way. I do.
You like it? All right.
So, introduce everyone.
So how
I'm Sapphire. Hello. But I don't know who we have here.
And I am
Of course.
still, of course, Oracle.
Hello.
Is
Jay White, how you doing?
Hey.
He's very excited. Girl, hi.
How y'all feeling tonight?
So, or Sam.
Sam.
Yeah.
We are doing good.
I'm like, I just want to see
Okay.
your gloves. What's going on? Just
So, I
strip
put
it.
them
Yeah,
on
let's see
my
these
hands
gloves.
today, but
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Love it.
ooh,
I
I
did
see
mine
now.
under my
I
lingerie.
like it. Yes, very sexy.
See?
Yes, very
Something
spicy.
secret under.
Yes, ladies in corsets. Woo-hoo.
Let's give it up for Jim. Jim's in the back. Hey,
Hey,
Jim.
man.
So I'm so happy that you came on. We had a great conversation the other day. Me and her on the phone. It was so great.
Yeah.
And she's like, she doesn't know, but she's like my mentor. You know, you said we need to have a mentor. This is my Dom mentor.
Thank you.
I'm very interested in the business of being a dominatrix. And eventually I might do it. You know, I want to eventually transition into doing fitness.
Spicy.
Something new.
Yeah.
Really a niche for it.
Yep.
And when I found out I got a fuck them, it's great. It's even better. It's even better. And then I'm all about getting people to the
Yes.
best version of themselves. And
Yeah.
what you more of yourself
Peggy.
than
I'm just kidding. But you know what that is too. He was pretending like he didn't know what that was, or like.
I know.
I don't know,
like-
guys. I make everybody squirt. Like, she's crazy over here.
So I'm glad that we have you on here because we had a couple weeks ago, we were supposed to be talking about vanilla relationships versus BDSM relationships because that person that she is with is not into BDSM.
Mhm.
And you are just learning about it. So I think it was a great dynamic to have you here and maybe ask you a few questions about how you feel about certain things and like what are your limits, what are your safe words, are you willing to experience it a little bit more? And then for you, one of my major questions I guess to lead into would be explain to me how you could be in a relationship with your significant other and then still have what you have in BDSM in this world.
Well, I want to say that everybody's situation is different first. And for me, I came into this relationship already having some experience in the BDSM world, if you will. Which is not always, acceptable amongst the vanillas, but I'm glad that I found somebody and I have a partner who's completely open to allowing me to explore this side. So, yeah.
Do you feel like it's hard to
Right.
I mean you've been in the business for quite some time, but do you feel like it's hard to
No, not at all. Not at all. It's not hard to separate the two because he's completely vanilla. So as far as things that he like,
like that?
I mean, well, I don't want to go into the details and then put him on the block, you know what I mean? I don't want to expose him, but I feel like I'm well versed in sensuality especially. So I guess like on that level, it kind of just borderlines, both worlds, if you will, the vanilla and the BDSM, if you will. But no, I have no problems differentiating the two. Like keeping my BDSM to myself and then having a world of sensuality that I share with my partner as well. That's completely different from what I do with my partners and my subs and stuff like that.
Oh. Sounds like, but
it does.
Also, I kind of like to play outside.
Yeah, like mix in because I kind of like I don't know, like I feel like if I'm already I feel a little dominant in the bed, so I don't think that's going to be an issue for me. And then when it comes to like, this is different. You know what I mean? Different. I hopefully will not be merging too, because I might scare some people off eventually. But you see yourself like sensually touching, and all of a sudden you're like, yeah. But
well, I don't get that rough with him at all. I'm very sensual with him, and like I said, in my personal relationship, sometimes I'm gonna switch. Like I get treated like a sub, if you will, but it's all very vanilla. It's not like how you will in a session. You know what I mean? So when I say I'm treated like a sub, I mean that I'm catering to his needs in the bedroom, and it's a lot more sensual play going on, a lot of foreplay going on. For me doing him doing me, stuff like that. But yeah, no, I don't get too rough with him now. No.
Yeah, I think it takes a special man to make a dominant woman turn into that.
And
because, like I said, I feel like I'm dominant in the bedroom when it comes to certain things. Like I'll hop on top and I'm going to do whatever I need to do. But I do want to be sensually around.
Well, thankfully, we've had plenty of years to experiment together. So we're at the peak of it all right now. Yeah.
That's really good. Do you have
I didn't hear the question. Hold on.
I learned something. I want to take something home.
So
I gotta know.
So let's ask. Okay, I guess I'm learning so much.
I need a physical.
I'm learning so.
Listen, my dude's over there. I gotta go home and do yoga.
Yeah.
I know you didn't give her all this pressure tonight. She got to yoga down to her dog, and she at home well. But when let's
What?
talk about some different fetishes.
What's on the board? What you talking about?
So you tell me, because as I said, I every day learning about new fetish.
Okay, I'm hearing this. What's the first fetish that you really dove into or got to try?
Okay.
And come in?
The first one I dwelled into was humiliation. Okay, so that's pretty broad to say, right? I feel like humiliation can be anything. And the first thing that we did was rope bondage, actually. So that was one of the first fetishes in that session. Rope bondage? Yeah, rope bondage.
Oh.
So we bound him, and then we completely defaced the man. Just yogurt on his face, Sharpie markers written on his skin, everything that we could do to have fun with his body and just mark him up a little bit, you know? Yeah.
Have you done splashing before? Have you done a lot of splashing?
Yes,
Or, like,
we have. We did. Well, with that specific person, a lot of that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yogurt on his face again,
Like-
forcing him to eat out of a dog bowl, stuff like that. Yes, ma'am.
And he paid you for that?
He sure did. He had no choice. Actually, we ended up maxing out his credit cards, and that's why I was like, this is so fun.
They maxed out his
Yes.
credit cards.
Oh.
It was a really
I had
fun
to be-
session. So that was the first thing that I dove into.
Max it out while you were
Yes.
while you were
We
while
did. He was
right
laying
there.
on the floor tied up, and we just sat over him and maxed out his cards. Went shopping online.
It's a
I
big
will pour
market.
yogurt on somebody. I need like that frame. I need like anything.
I've heard.
Are you shy? Are you like don't want to do the food play or splashing like you say? Yeah.
Me? Oh no, I've done it before.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
messy, so I'm just curious. Pretty messy, but like this guy wanted like cups of fruit and like ice cream cones with like ketchup in it and like
A
shoved on
lot,
a stick
yeah.
and like it was just like a lot of
No.
No.
No. I said not yet. Oh shit. He's thinking no. She got a lot of work to do when she gone. There's a lot of pressure.
I'm dog sitting. I can't. But yeah, I've done it before. It's just not a lot of people, maybe in LA, I guess, are in.
I think I've heard a lot of guys that they go home, their wives are boring or whatever, and then they find a woman who does. They pay like $1,000 a session. I've heard that.
Well, they should come to be themselves.
Keep doing what you y'all will get those details. But I've heard it.
Yeah, it's going down.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever makes you
Right.
feel the best version of yourself.
Yogurt in
Do it like that.
Yogurt in the face.
Straight
That's
like
what
that.
I think I should have a guy. I'm not volunteering myself, but to do that on a live Instagram live and post your.
I don't think we could do that, honestly.
Yeah, I think that we will get.
There's some
I
exercise you guys
want
could do it on though. Yes, ladies, that sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do. And
Can you do like
with
a
our
dummy?
guests.
Can you do like a dummy?
No.
Do you
No.
flag for that?
No, you're here.
No,
No.
just to let me know.
I heard you.
We got.
He's all curious. Oh, so like, what?
I'm just thinking about the business side. Hey, you got some wine?
Well, that I feel like, I think it's really important for us to explore that side, because when you are coming up, like, tell me this, in a session, do you already have your session planned out? Like, you already know what that client is going to want in that day. You have like a whole plan, or do you go in there like just
A little bit of
fly it
both.
out, or do you like
A little both,
First 10
because we go through the screening, and then that's when I find out what they're into and what's on the ground, what's up, what we're working with today. So then I'll set up for it and stuff like that and have all of my tools and, equipment and toys and stuff like that. It's ready for the session. But then when the person gets there, we start off with like introduction is what I like to call it, or breaking the ice sometimes. And then we kind of just go with the flow from there, I like to just kind of explore their body, and everybody's different. So some people like it rough, some people like it a little soft. And I have to learn how to like navigate that with everyone.
Do you do aftercare as well?
I do, but my aftercare is different, I would say. So I allow them to clean up.
Like what?
And then the aftercare is actually like more so of a conversation, if you will. We touch base on what we did in our session, what we like going forward, what we like, what we don't want to do anymore. But I've heard other DOMs do other things.
Yeah, I mean, the aftercare to me is new. So I guess because of the sessions, depending on what happens in the sessions, you make sure the person is mentally okay when they walk away. So you kind of want to check in with them, like,
I think that it's like positioning back in the vanilla world, or
like take it back to your
right.
world,
Yeah, like slowly back.
Right.
Okay, now get the fuck.
Although I have done it too, like just get the fuck get out, just kick them out real quick, get up and go. That's how I treat them sometimes. But no, I do like to take the time and prep them to get back into the real world for sure.
Yes. So I wanted to talk to you. We spoke about your clientele the other day, and some things that you have that like super amazed me and made me a little bit more inquisitive. And I asked her, like, how many do you have? How many subs do you have? And what did you say? I have a dozen clients, but I don't have a dozen subs.
Not yet.
Not
yet.
But I do understand like how they become a part of my life. Like I know when they're out of town, they're sending me pictures. I'm getting, them in bikinis all day. Like it's definitely a relationship where I'm helping them become their better self. So you say you have 12 or a dozen. They make you
most
become your better self.
They work very hard towards that.
So explain. What? Explain to me what you have going on.
Well, we were talking about the other day, I have a houseboy, and he does chores, and he comes and does my errands and stuff, and pretty much whatever I want him to do around the house. And then I loan him to my mom sometimes. So he goes and cleans her house when he doesn't come here. Yeah. My mother knows.
Yeah, her mom.
And then I have a few sissies that are very fun. They like to be dressed up, of course, dolled and then slutted out, pimped out, if you will. Just a whole lot of fun there. We go out to do stuff and meet other people too. So those are my fun kind of people, if you will. And then I have, so it's my houseboy, my sissies, and then I have like slaves that I just do sensual play with. Comfort Body Works, something more tantalizing, drawing them into the BD or introducing them to the BDSM world, if you will. They're still kind of vanilla-ish. So they're, I just use these instruments of domination to subdue them into pretty much having some fun with me, and they keep coming back, but they don't want to push their limits. You know what I mean? They don't want to go beyond the wild, go on to the wild side. So yeah, that's my Rasta.
I'm like super impressed with it. Like I really am. And she was like, I get treated like a queen, and I was like, I deserve that. Like I treat that. Does that ever interfere? Like does your vanilla relationship ever like, I don't want this today? Like
like sometimes he's not up for it, you could just read, you can read the room, and I won't have my slave come over. But my slave usually spends his time in the basement if he's not like doing errands or chores or something. So he doesn't step on nobody's toes. He's not in nobody way. And he kneels. He hides in the corner and he kneels whenever my partner comes downstairs or he's in the living space. My slave he knows better to duck off in the corner and go show his face to the wall or something. So.
And now?
I love it.
She's definitely one to watch. Like I the way that it came about was just always just cosmic to me. You know, we already stated that everything that we needed would come our way.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I already told her, I was like, when we have this event that when we find our sub,
and he's coming. I told her he's coming. Yes.
Have planned. I for sure know that it's gonna happen. We're gonna bring her down here.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you have the ability to show women, you know, a little extra. To me, I'm already intrigued. You know what I mean? Because calm, it's very calm and it just seems like it's a part of you. Like you just melt into yourself to me. And I love that.
And like I'm like the dominant man most of the time, and all those times
yeah, I know.
I'm
literally melted in the center right here. Like,
so I'm just
okay.
saying. Obviously,
Yes.
has a lot of power.
Yeah.
Don't be shy. This is a safe space.
It's definitely a safe space.
Could we not do more introductions?
No,
So let's explore some of the other fetishes. So we have, you said sensual play. Give me some elements of sensual
I
play.
consider sensual play rope bondage or anything that's like bounding them literally. So chains too. I think that's sensual. Rope bondage. I think pegging is sensual. Body works, massaging, like touching, stuff like that. Then these other instruments and tools that I have, I was showing you guys the other night. Yeah, I was looking at them the other night because I was showing you guys some.
Yeah, and feel free to ask her any questions.
I'm just listening right
Well, when
now.
I came to he was experiencing some. So what, if you don't mind me asking, what sensual domination or body work stuff have you done?
Tied down to the bed and some toys and stuff.
When you say toys and stuff, what we talking?
I know this is
all
the
nervous.
person I like to answer, and you can just tap me 2 times or do this right here. Mm-hmm. Do you mind anal play? Just tap me 2 times.
No, I actually, I love anal play.
Okay, good.
On you?
Yeah, not on the girl, on you.
I like to be licked down there, yeah.
Okay.
I've had a finger and then, with Oreo.
Okay, because I know that this is like the male G spot, and I know that this is a central area, but it's also an area that certain men, when you talk to them, they're like, oh hell no, don't talk to me like that.
If it feels
but I'm
good,
like, oh now.
I blow up like a volcano, so they probably heard me from the. I had a complaint in my building, so I didn't care. It felt good. I got a few complaints.
It got loud.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I ain't never told like that before.
Oh my
So
Lord.
Yeah, because I know that is a sensual area for men, but a lot of them explore that. And to me, sometimes they make that seem like that's BDSM, and I'm like, nah, dude, that's like regular sex to me.
I think it's got to get the right woman, make them feel comfortable.
I think that's
it. That's the right person. And, you may have to smoke, you may have to drink, go out, have a good time first, but then be with the right person, and probably get a massage or something first too.
Yeah, you gotta loosen up.
Yeah,
literally
loosen.
but make sure you go shower and soak and clean everything.
Yeah, don't eat too much cheese.
Yeah. It's a process.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny because we spoke about that the other day, and she was like, yeah, like you have to make sure, like in the training, I was like, wait, what?
Right.
You have to make sure that they go to the bathroom. and you got to make sure that they, you know,
Enema.
enema, and you may have to give them an enema. And I was like, oh yeah,
And they gotta learn themselves.
I mean, they can do it themselves, but some people request it.
What was that? I didn't hear what she was saying.
Yeah.
It's a process.
She said some people will do the enema themselves, and some ask you to do it for them.
I was
That's
about to
very
say the
medical
only time
to
I've
me.
ever done enema
But-
is in medical play, like in one of those sessions. But otherwise, my sissies, like, they do it at home.
Yeah.
They clean up before they come. Yes.
Hey, deal. Yeah.
None of them. Anyway, that's just
It's a lot of work. I mean, I think when it comes to this business, in my head, I'm always thinking about the sexy, sensual part, but the cleanup part, I'm like, oh hell yeah, clean up. All right.
Like earlier, she's like, I allowed them to clean up.
Me?
No, she said that. She's like,
Yeah.
after we
Yeah.
finish, I allow them to clean up.
It's a. Because do you trust them?
Right.
Fair enough.
That's the
People come to my house and I'm like, bruh, I need to redo it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you ain't, and that ain't good. You didn't clean yourself good. So we definitely gotta make sure. They gotta make sure
Right.
they clean
They
themselves.
do.
very
That they
good.
do.
They
That
can't
they
clean.
do.
Yeah.
Try to.
I like that.
They're guys. Like, I feel like we're giving them too much leeway here.
Yeah. True. You can't fully trust nobody.
So you said, like a Bumble
Oh,
monkey.
she got a mumble now.
Hey,
Okay.
Bumble, what's up, Bumble? Hey, but it's Bumble. Pretty close. So, do you have any questions? Because we have been on here for quite some time. We usually try to keep it at an hour or so, but I wanted to, open it up for questions for anybody out there. If you have any questions you want to ask.
no questions. Right? I just want to go to see everything, experience everything a little bit. This is a briefing, or just a briefing. You got to experiment on me. Just give me a briefing.
I mean, we can experiment on you.
I'm here to see that.
We do charge by the minute.
I'm down to see that.
But we will take you around to see the different rooms. Again, we are at Venus and Bells, you guys. Please go online, follow Venus and Bells, follow Elevate and Dominate. Make sure the studio is opening very, very soon. Right now, we are in the process of getting everything ready.
It's open.
Yeah, and
Sources
again, you can
BB's
meet
here.
beautiful
Yes,
ladies that
hey.
play
Woo, woo.
There's
Yeah. Ask if he had a date, could he rent a room?
Absolutely. So we obviously have like a little process so we can make sure everybody's, safe and all that, and, come in and give some instructions on, how to clean up and what to do, and then, live your best life. And I've had a couple of clients come in with their significant others to rent the room, and, this place is it's home for all the Kingsters.
We love that.
I want
Hello.
you to meet.
Yeah,
This is
hi,
Goddess
beautiful.
Sapphire, Philly.
Oh, nice.
And she's very well known there in Philly.
Oh, nice.
And this is family now. You
Love
know what I mean?
it.
So I wanted to introduce you to her because I told her to follow you on Twitter
Yeah.
because she wants to get to know a little bit more about clips and all that
Send
stuff.
me-
So,
Will do. I'm going to follow you
Please.
guys tonight.
And,
Venus and Bells?
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
And, and Sorceress BB, right? On
My Twitter is B_Findom. I do have a page that's just Sorceress BB, so if you want to see the clip previews and you see anything you like, I'll send it over to you.
Yes.
But not anybody.
Yeah, it's just her.
Yeah, just
Yes.
has to go buy them off the site.
yeah, she was excited that she's really trying to do a little bit more and get
Yeah.
out there, and she wanted to know more about the clips and
Yeah.
the train. Like she was so
As
happy
far-
to know about that we were getting trained.
Yeah.
Like, I told her it's amazing that you get to know more about the business. Like even if you're not into
no, I'm
doing it all the way, at least
definitely
you
into
know.
Well, and it's an easy. Like if you're like a Dom who's new, who wants to get started, learn some verbiage, meet some people, like get some money to get set up, so you can buy like the things you need, like strap-ons, harnesses, like implements, whatever, like that's not provided, or if you're traveling, like you can make that money. and you can be making money while you're making money. I have clients who love to be shown off, so I'll just hit the live.
So
Just
you do
the
your live
teachings
during your
come through.
session?
Like what when we were saying. No,
Okay.
not only if it's like, consensual, when we were doing the
When
podcast.
we did the podcast last week, and there was music playing every time a big donation came. Even music was coming, and they were coming in like the whole time, the whole hour we were on. So
a lot of people just who you are and what you're up to, and then it brings in like a whole new track. That's why I want to set everybody up for success, especially like people who are going to be here. So I figure like having that range and the experience on both ends.
Okay.
Like,
Yes.
I mean, why not?
I'm definitely intrigued.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you're showing them what to do, like you're super safe, and you're telling them what this is really about. You're telling people what it's really about. You know what I mean? And so I think this is it's great. Like I'm open to learn so much more, and you guys please just follow Venus and Bells. Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna follow
And
you,
definitely
and I'll be talking to you guys soon.
Yeah.
I can't wait either.
So you come out here.
I can't
I
wait.
know.
I was just planning on a trip with my sister-in-law. We're talking about April, so hopefully I can meet you guys sooner than expected. Yes.
We're gonna have you live. That's when we're gonna really shoot. We're gonna have our real cameras and stuff.
Just don't make it like the first.
No, we were talking
April,
about the last
or
week.
the 8th.
We were talking about after the 25th. The 25th in October.
Oh yeah. I've gone in around that, right? Either right before that or around that time.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have places to stay. You can stay.
I got so much balls in Canada.
I am loving this community, I must say.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I'm glad to connect you two, and I'm really excited. I'm glad that we were able to come here again. Look at put him up there. Put him up there. I'm glad we're able to come in the studio again. Hopefully we'll be able to come again. This is a great place to get to know yourself a little better, and we want to thank you for coming. Thank you so much.
I think he's learned a lot. You don't just want to be, you want it.
I have a different
You've been changed
perspective.
now.
You have a different perspective.
You're welcome.
I think we should
Are
probably.
you looking for a job?
Yeah, because we do need some men in here.
we do have a couple,
Yeah.
which is kind of exciting.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
exciting.
we're trying to just,
Yeah.
we're a multifunctional studio. You film here, like everything, like it's we
I can't wait to see your
Instagram little
space.
pop-ups,
It really is. I'm gonna. What we'll do is right now is we'll go through the room so you guys can kind of see.
Yeah.
But every room is literally
Yes, okay.
you can take a photograph.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Like,
Yeah.
And I sent you a few.
And they're all, you're
Yes.
improving too. Jim's always.
Yeah.
Always like.
our angel.
Yeah, Jim is our angel. Shout out to Jim. Everybody give Jim like we need to give him like angel wings.
He's putting my car, so he's not
Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Glasses. Last week I left my glasses here, and I had like a whole thing planned on Sunday. Jim brought my glasses to my house at
shout out to
11
Jim.
o'clock. So
he's literally
Okay.
I don't know how we got so lucky. But I do now.
yeah,
You work.
definitely your work. But definitely shout out to Jim.
Yeah.
And
Thank
I
you
want to
for
thank
having
you again
me.
for coming on.
Thank
For
you.
always like the third member of Elevating Dominate. And you are welcome to come on anytime. Just go ahead and push the button and hop on with us. We love you so much. And we are going to be talking. And like I said, I put it in the air. My wish list is up. And this event, once I share
Yes,
with the world,
most certainly.
you
We'll
will
be there.
Definitely.
And I'm be here every live too.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Love you, ladies. Have a good night.
And give it up.
Thank you.
And give it up for Jay White.
Yes.
So much watching Elevate and Dominate podcast. We will see you guys next Friday. Please follow us on YouTube. Follow us on IG. And see. All right. Love you,
Yes.
girl.
Later.
I'll
Peace.
talk to
Have
you
a good night,
later.
y'all.
Take care. Bye.